Well, I had 2 toms coming there. The one I originally set up on circled behind me, and I had him at 20 yards to my right, spitting and drumming. I could not move. And make a long story short, this is probably a 45-minute episode of this going on. Then I had another one, Gobbler, to my right, and he comes in about 15 yards. I had a clear shot. I just couldn't move because it was too late by the time I saw him. And then there was some stuff in my way whenever he got in the road and he saw that decoy, and I don't think he really liked it too much. And I stopped him at 25 yards, and I had to shoot through some stuff, but I don't know. I walked down there and my wad was right there. He was standing, and then he flew off, and then I came down here to look for him, and I jumped him in a tree up here again, and he flew off again. So I didn't see any feathers or nothing where he was standing. I don't know what happened. I've been messing with this group of turkeys. I've been messing with that turkey since 10 o'clock, and it's 11:40 right now. So it was almost a 2-hour ordeal. But I'm fixing to wipe my brow and go get my stuff, and I'm fixing to get after another one. Man, this sucks. I don't even know if y'all could probably see him on camera a little bit. And if I was using my big camera and tripod, there's no way I could have moved. And it's just so tight. And I didn't like the setup, and I had to set up there. If that stuff wasn't in my way when that turkey crossed the road, I could have smoked him. Excuses. It happens. That hurts. Alright guys, I got one goblin up here and it's about to flood, so I need to try to kill him quick. I mean, it's dark behind me. I'm headed down there to him. Alright. So, our initial setup didn't work. He went the other way. He's gobbled twice since in the past 15 minutes. I hadn't yelped to him at all. I wanted to make sure that that was him, and I think it was that went that way. So I'm looking on my maps to see where I think he's at, and I'm going to make a move on him. Alright guys, I've done looped around this turkey twice. I got within 200 yards of him before this loop. Now I loop back around him, and he's in the hardwood bottom right down there. The last I heard him, so I'm gonna sit here about 10 minutes and wait for him to gobble on his own, and then I'm gonna do a crow call or something, try to get him to gobble, see where he's at. The wind's starting to pick up, so we need to do this. Alright, well, turkeys went again. I don't know what happened. Why that one stopped gobbling. I don't know. I don't know if he kept going and gobbled out of hearing range, or he happened to see me, or he snuck up there, was coming in and got a glimpse of me and got out of there. I just don't know what happened. But I hunted all the way through that bottom. I would stop every 100 yards and sit and call. Make one call session about every 15 minutes and move 100 yards and nothing. So it's about 1:30 now. It's time for me to, well, it's not even, it's 12:30, but I need to get to the house. I got stuff I need to do. So these turkeys are winning. They're beating me. I'm gonna chill right here. Wait on the gobble again. Sound like he was about, I don't know, 500 yards, but the wind's gonna get up today. There's a lake wind advisory, so it's gonna start blowing pretty quick. So I need to locate him pretty soon. This sitting where I wanted to start. There was a truck sitting there. I can hear him up there hammering on the crow call. I'm talking about going crazy. Alright, he gobbled again. I moved up about another 200 yards. Just trying to locate exactly where he's at. I'm gonna look on my Onyx maps and try to see where he's at. But I'm in good hearing range from him right here. Matter of fact, I might ditch my bike and start walking. I think he's in that select cut right there. Let's see, he's up by a foot. Somebody else set up on this turkey. I called at him first. That turkey ain't gonna go anywhere. He's supposed to go to that other guy. Aggravating. I'm fisting to loop around. Well, that's about right. So that bird I set up on was hammering. This truck pulls up, and he actually probably sees me walking down the road to this bird. Possibly, he probably didn't, but nevertheless, I heard a truck coming, but I didn't know where he stopped and where he went. But he didn't pass me up, but I'm here first. I don't care if he roosted this gobbler or not. Even if he did, he parked within 150 yards of this bird. The bird doesn't stop gobbling, he keeps gobbling. So I set up in a spot where I thought it would be decent. considering I'm hunting a briar patch. So I yelped at him. It was on this tube call. That's the first time I've ever hunted with this thing. I've only practiced with it a couple times. I wanted to try it out, and he liked it. It didn't sound very good, but he liked it. And he was working his way up here, knowing good and well I initiated contact with this bird before him. He goes over there and sets up in a log set right beside his truck and starts yelping at this bird too. So I pull out my diaphragm call and I yelp at him to let him know I'm on this bird. He yells back at me. So now we're in a calling competition. And the bird's hammering, and you know what happened. You know what happened. The bird gets stuck, so I get up from where I was and walk down this road a little bit to let him know, let that gobbler know that I did move, and there's not much humans up here, because he sounded like a person. I might have too, I don't know, but I sat by this tree, yelped at him, and he gobbled back one time and ain't said a word since. And he ain't gobbled in 3 minutes, and them old boys down there jump in the truck, slam the door, take off. I don't know if they're in this lease or not, and I don't recognize the truck. They could be, but if you're watching this, you know darn good and well I'll sit up on that bird for you. Have a little courtesy. People let the emotions get the best of them. What you should have done is sat there and listened and see if I killed a bird and come down here and congratulate me if I got him. But I'm gonna sit there for another 10 minutes, 15, see if he gobbles again. I don't hear nothing else, so it's 7:30. I'm sitting here waiting on this bird to gobble again, and a hen just came through. She wound up seeing me. I'm in a terrible spot. I'm silhouetted a bit bad. I don't want to move, because just in case he's down here, I don't want him to hear me. So I'm gonna give this about another 30 minutes, just sitting here, wait and see. But the wind's about to start picking up, and I ain't gonna hear nothing. So I'm gonna give him 30 minutes. 30 more minutes. Well, I've given this bird plenty of time to gobble. It's been well over an hour. I hadn't said anything to him. So I'm about to hit him with the old tube call, see if I can get him to shock gobble. If not, I'm actually kind of worried about I left my bike back there and my truck. If those guys are poachers, I wouldn't put it past them to steal it. So it kind of got me worried about that. So let's see if we can get him to gobble. I'm done with this one. Let's see if we can find something else. Alright, well, I'm gonna do some blind calling. Set up in a little food plot right here. We'll see what happens. It's 9:15. y'all hear something right here, or something will come out in this food plot or whatnot. So let's give this a whirl. Alright, so I just turned my camera off. I got one goblin right here. Alright, that's enough. Let's go silent on him. He's answered me 4 times. He's down in that bottom. God. Oh man, he had a hen with her. I don't know what all you could see. I don't know what all you could see, but he had a hen with her. Thank God. People, don't give up. I wanted to give up this morning when I had that guy come in there on me on that first bird this morning. I wanted to give up then. But the wind was up. Hang on a second. But the wind was up high, so I rode my bike around to this pipeline, this high line, and I was just gonna do some blind calling, and it wasn't no longer that I set my decoy out there and got situated. I heard one gobble down here in this bottom, and I don't know if that's the one I killed or not, but he poked his head out the top of this. Probably came down this road. And he probably came down this road with his hen. He had a hen with him, and he come over to check out that strutter decoy I had out. Patience, people. I've probably been sitting there dealing with him for, I'll look at my clock. Hang on. It's 10:30. A little over an hour. People, don't quit. I'll be honest with you. I should be tagged out by now, but I missed one. And like I say, that one was gobbling up in there, and I done made my mind up. If he gobbled one more time, he was up in there, and he's been gobbling down there for like the whole time, about an hour. I was gonna belly crawl down to him, and it's been 20 minutes since he said anything else, and I seen his blue head pop up in this food plot, and he just worked his way over there and strutted to me. There he is. Beautiful bird. I'll sit here and drink a little coffee and soak it all in. Guys, I appreciate y'all coming with me today on this journey to kill this Louisiana bird. I'd appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, the like button, the notification bell. And Lord willing, I'll have some more turkey content for you guys. Y'all have a good day. Thanks for tuning in.